Hi, do you want to know what is the future of HR looks like? Do you want to know what are the three changing roles of HR professionals? If yes, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Dickson, and today in this video I want to talk to you about the three changing roles of HR, right? Or the three changing roles of human resources. Now, you may be wondering, hey, why do we need to care about that, right? So if you are watching video, chances are you are in the HR leadership position, or you are in the HR business and you care about the people, you care about the organization. Okay? But the reality is the social environment, the technology environment is changing so fast, so rapidly, and that has a huge impact on HR. And that's why you need to know what are the changing roles of HR, right? So that you can catch up towards the future of human resources. So what specifically are the three changing roles? Right? Let me share with you one by one. The first one is what I call the change from HR as a HR leader to become a HR as a business leader. Right? So the first changing role is HR as a HR leader to HR as a business leader. So what does that mean? That means increasingly HR is playing an important role in making sure that the organization is functioning smoothly. Right? So increasingly we see HR leaders assisting the CEO and the director, and increasingly we see them in the boardroom, okay? Because HR is not just about handling the HR, right? HR is actually helping the organization to move forward, right? Actually, HR is about taking care of the business, right? So that is the first changing role of HR, right? As an HR leader, what you need to do right now is you need to focus more on the overall business. You need to look at the business strategy, right, rather than just HR strategy. So that's the first changing role. The second changing role is what I call from inward to outward, right? From inward to outward. So traditionally, HR just need to focus on the organization, just make sure that everything runs okay within the organization. So it was pretty much like inward looking. Nowadays, it's not okay to be inward looking. Now you need to be outward looking. Why? Because increasingly the organization is not functioning as a standalone entity. An organization nowadays is functioning as part of a eco system. So for example, right, if you are running a software company, right, so maybe in the past, right, you only need to focus on like how you can ship the software product fast and without any bugs, right? So traditionally your focus is just about, okay, how we can make sure that we hire the talent do the work, and then we ship the product on schedule. But nowadays, because of this ecosystem concept, an organization should not be treated as a standalone entity. You will increasingly find an organization is part of the bigger ecosystem, right? So if you're in the software business, right, you will be increasingly see that, okay, actually your software, it is part of this like bigger ecosystem, right? Maybe big of this like a bigger transportation system, or maybe your software is part of this like bigger fintech financial technology system. And so that's why you as HR, you need to make a change. You need to stop looking inward, you need to look at outwards. You need to look at other company, you need to look at other industry to get some inspiration and ideas. And what's the third changing role, right? The third changing role is what I call from leading by rules and process to leading by ideas and possibility. Right? It's to shift from leading by rules and process to leading by ideas and possibility. Right? So what does that mean? Traditionally, HR need to set out certain rules, and then you will just do the HR operation by rules, by process. Right? So pretty much standardized thing. But increasingly, because of the technology, because of the future of work, because of the future talent landscape, and also because of the social economic environment, you will notice that you will be increasingly operating in an uncertain future. Right? Change is the only constant, and that's why you can't lead by process, and rules. Right? You need to lead by ideas and possibility. You need to be open-minded to new ideas, the new way of working, the new way of like employee relationship, the new way of like what is considered work and employment. Right? So you need to lead by ideas and possibility, right? Not by rules and process. Okay. So to summarize, what are the three changing roles of HR? Right. Number one, you need to shift from thinking HR as an HR leader to HR as a business leader. Number two, you need to shift from looking inward to looking outward, because nowadays the organization is part of a bigger ecosystem. And thirdly, you need to shift from lead by rules and process to lead by ideas and possibility. So I hope this video sharing is something useful to you. If you like this video, share with your friends and colleagues. Once again, this is Dickson, and embrace creativity, embrace change in your HR role. Cheers.